A barrel shell is a shell with a barrel-shaped appearance or barrel-shaped structure. Shell is a kind of structural form with curved shape and thickness much smaller than other dimensions, which can bear large loads and has good stability. Through the design of the barrel shell, the space can be fully utilized to improve the overall floor area ratio and space utilization rate of the building. The frame structure itself has a good bearing capacity, and the barrel shell can further enhance the stability and safety of the structure.
The spaceframe structure is usually made of high-strength steel, which has good durability and corrosion resistance, and can reduce long-term maintenance costs. The roof installation speed of the spaceframe structure is fast, which gives the owner time to put in early. High-speed railway station with grid structure is not only the core of transportation, but also a new name card for city development. From the exterior styling to the interior layout, the grid structure takes into account both functionality and aesthetics. The scientific mechanical design is wind and earthquake resistant and durable, providing a solid guard for the high-speed rail station. This is Togo Blue Glass Skylight 3D Effect video. The revolving restaurant of Reunion uses a steel structure dome roof, and the LF adapts a unique design that takes into account factors such as wind speed and seismic acceleration, making the building safe and stable.
The first thing you see is a spectacular panorama of an international airport in Yan'an province. The design of the terminal combines modern and traditional elements and stands in a streamlined position under the blue sky, like a phoenix with wings ready to fly, symbolizing the hospitality of the people of Yan'an and the infinite hope for the future. Entering the interior of the terminal, a spacious and bright hall with a reasonable layout is displayed in front of you. In the video, the interior decoration of the terminal is cleverly integrated into the ethnic customs of Yan'an. From murals to sculptures, every detail tells the story of the land. Yan'an Airport terminal design pays special attention to green environmental protection. The video shows the terminal roof greening, rainwater recycling system, and energy-saving lighting measures, which not only beautify the environment but also effectively reduce energy consumption. Through the huge floor-to-ceiling windows, passengers can also enjoy the natural scenery around the airport, as if they are in a moving landscape painting. The lower structure of the terminal adopts reinforced concrete frame structure. The roof and supporting roof structure are hyperboloid shape, and the quadrangle pyramidal space frame structure is adopted. The supporting structure of the roof is steel ribbon, conical steel pipe column, and variable section box swing column. The main structure of TR terminal adopts space frame structure, and the space coved network supported by concrete filled steel tube tree is used in the main building area, which not only enhances the stability of the building but also gives the building a modern aesthetic sense and a sense of space. Every departure is a new exploration, and every arrival is a yearning for a better life.
Now let's take a look at Beijing Daxing Airport. The terminal of Beijing Daxing International Airport includes the main terminal, supporting service buildings and parking buildings, with a total construction scale of about 1.4 million square meters. The terminal covers an area of 780,000 square meters and has 104 boarding bridges. The terminal is shaped like a phoenix spreading its wings, presenting a unique shape of 5-finger corridors. The terminal is topped by a circular glass dome, 80 meters in diameter, surrounded by 8 huge C-shaped columns that hold up the entire terminal roof. These C-shaped columns are surrounded by bubble windows, which are mainly used for lighting and enable the terminal to withstand a Category 12 typhoon. The roof of the central area uses a steel space frame structure, which is supported by 8 C-shaped columns, 12 groups of support tubes and curtain wall columns, forming a large span roof of 180,000 square meters. The C column is the main support structure, and its unique shape and arrangement effectively transfers loads, providing both vertical support and horizontal stiffness. Space frame structures are also used in hangars, mainly in terms of their efficient load-bearing capacity, open space, and flexible design. Now let's take a look at the largest steel cathedral in the world, the Hand of God Cathedral in Nigeria. The steel structure gives the cathedral a strong and dynamic framework, as if injecting a steel spine into this sacred building. This structure not only demonstrates the mastery of modern construction technology but also carries heavy faith while showing people a balance of strength and beauty.
Bamboo sports center building monolithic design, pearl as the design theme, and strive to make the stadium like a bright pearl, the shape of the crystal, translucent, full of life tension. Building materials such as aluminum, steel, prana, and polycarbonate-like panels, forming a variety of organic combinations of glossy and rough, virtual and real, so that the building does not lose its true sense of volume, sense of sculpture. Carbon Grand Theater, a steel structure as the pen, art as the ink, writing in the ice city on the land of the magnificent poem. It is not only the temple of performance, but also the habitat of the soul, inviting everyone who loves art and pursues dreams to witness every bloom of inspiration and feel every touch of the soul. Stepping into the museum is like traveling through multidimensional space. The well-arranged space layout is not only the ultimate pursuit of architectural aesthetics, but also a deep tribute to the history and culture of the exhibits. At every step, you can feel the integration of history and modernity. The unique space frame design makes every corner of the museum full of surprises. The cantilever roof and the staggered beams and columns not only support the weight of the building, but also bear the crystallization of human wisdom. Every detail is a profound interpretation of architectural art.
Zhonggan High-Speed Railway Station is a comprehensive transportation hub integrating high-speed rail, intercity railway, subway, bus, and other modes of transportation. In the video, it can be seen that the platform layers are scattered, and the high-speed train shuttles through them like a silver dragon, efficiently connecting Beijing, Tianjin, and other parts of Hebei province, greatly shortening the time and space distance between the cities. The supporting facilities in the station are perfect, from intelligent security check, face recognition, to automatic ticketing, information query. Every detail reflects the humanistic care of science and technology, which provides great convenience for passengers. The steel structure project of Zhonggan High-Speed Railway Station is a frame structure system with a total steel consumption which exceeds the total steel consumption of both next stadium and is the leader in the steel structure consumption of large domestic transportation hubs.
Because dome skylights need to cover large areas and carry large loads, space frame structures provide evenly distributed force transfer while reducing the weight of the overall structure. Space frame structures not only enhance the structural stability of glass dome skylights, but also balance aesthetics and functionality, and are widely used in modern architecture.
Glass dome is usually made of tempered laminated glass, ultra-white glass and other high-strength, high-light transmittance materials, with high transparency, good appearance, lightweight and other advantages. The glass dome is able to change with the skylight, bringing natural and soft light into the interior, while reducing the use of indoor lighting and air conditioning, saving energy. Now let's look at some of the details. These are high-strength bolts. The role of high-strength bolts in the space frame structure is mainly reflected in the connection fastening and enhancing the overall stability. These are sleeves. The sleeve is mainly used to connect the steel bar, which is to connect two or more steel bars through the sleeve to form an overall structure.
Now let's have a tour of our factory. These are in the process of wet machining. This is the painting of the rods. Drill a base hole for the bolt bowl. Then the bolt bowl is machinized. Bolt ball is solid. The weight is very heavy, need to be placed on the support with the aid of tools. The bolt balls are sprayed with zinc to prevent corrosion. This is dealing with sandwich panels. The process in our factory is orderly, fast and quality guaranteed.
Next, I will take you to quickly understand the processing process of color steel plate and sandwich plate. The color steel plate uses galvanized or aluminized zinc steel plate as the substrate, and the surface is coated with color coating. Precise cutting with CNC cutting machine, and then pressed into waves or trapezoids by pressing machine. The coating is dried and cured to ensure weather resistance and beauty. Common core materials for sandwich panels include polyurethane PU, rock wool, and polystyrene EPS. The color steel plate and the core material are bonded by high temperature and high pressure to form a strong sandwich structure. Finally, trim the edges and check the flatness, bonding strength, and fire resistance of the sheet. Roofing sheet processing is a complex and delicate process. Each step directly affects the quality of the final product. I hope that through this video, you have a deeper understanding of roofing sheet processing. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments.
LF is especially professional on large-span space frame projects, such as cold storage, cement warehouse in barrel or dome shape, etc., comparing with traditional H-type steel structure. Space frame with large span has more advantages such as more stability, beautiful appearance, saving cost, etc. LF has been recognized internationally for its expertise in design and construction of space frame structure, domes, and freeform structures, with all product compliant with sustainable building requirements. Our products compass SGS, BV, TUV testing and certification, as well as SGS provided by the welding process in line with the AWS evaluation. If the customer has other needs of documents and certifications, our documentation staff will further implement the cooperation. All production is completed in the factory, and the components are miniaturized to facilitate transportation. Avoid welding and processing on site as much as possible. Most of our products aboard a small number of welding or other treatment methods. The installation period is shorter, and the requirements on workers are lower. Factory manufacturing can avoid the safety hazards of on-site welding.
Thanks for watching and subscribing.